Hey, yo. Oh, you didn't know?
What?
Are you ready?
What?
No! I said, are you ready?
Woo!
And leading this group of misfits is JP, the Melting Pot.
AKA 6-month champ, baby.
If I can be serious for a minute, without being interrupted.
And the savior of wrestling and the original peak, the Summit.
You know, it was so nice it had to come twice.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
The WWE had Gilbert. Wrestling with Attitude has Lil Stevie. Finally.
Who in the blue hell are you?
And the show off of Wrestling with Attitude, Mike.
My time to shine.
You can't see me, my time is now.
Welcome to Wrestling with Attitude. What? Are you,
Sorry.
Is that because you're wearing blue and you're excited?
Yeah. I'm always excited. What about you, man? Come on, get pumped up.
I was until you started talking and you started eating Twinkies.
Hey, man, that's all you.
It's not me.
That's the hostess with the mostest.
Well, I'm always the hostess with the mostest, you know.
Oh, hold on. We got to do an introduction. And introducing No Days Off.
Oh, you didn't know?
It's
It's Mr. Knows It, the No Days Off.
Mr. Knows.
No Days Off.
I
Come
like
on.
that better. Mr. Knows It Days Off.
Mr. No
Can I be
Days
Mr.
Off.
Some days with maybe no days off?
Yeah, like a little asterisk.
You are Mr. You're 5 days working, 1 day off.
What about the other day?
You don't get that day.
You don't get a day other. As a matter of fact, let's add the 6th day to it. Mr. 6 days.
Mr. 6 Days.
I like the Mr. No days off, but the potential for a day off.
or as your local waitress calls you at Buffalo Wild Wings, lightweight.
Oh!
Hey, lightweight.
Oh!
I need to go back to that local establishment and prove I'm not a lightweight.
Yeah, you did.
That's what
Like
you
this
tried to
little
do
guy.
last night, didn't you? You tried to prove you
not
wasn't
all.
lightweight.
Not at all.
That's just another day in the life of Scott right there.
Hey, the Mets won. Leave me alone.
Hey, I'm saying your team won. You wanted to celebrate.
Oh, that's why you got drunk, because the Mets won?
yeah.
It was Back to the Future.
Do you like crushing dreams?
No.
Of all the Chicago Cubs out there?
I do. And
I like to crush dreams and cash checks.
and plus, I was going to watch Jurassic World, so that's the only way you can watch it.
Oh, you can only drive. Oh, come on! I don't need to see that.
He's agreeing. Nolan Ryan is agreeing with me, yes. It's the only way.
Oh.
You know, what about this? Let's make
No,
it
that's
better.
fine. But he keeps bobbleheading me. I don't like it.
He's agreeing to everything you say,
Would that-
Steven.
Oh, what is this?
Don't dare put that on your head.
No, don't. You don't want me to put it on my head?
Dude, get that off. I swear I'll smack you.
See, this is, and we don't have Periscope. What the hell?
Yeah.
I would love to see you reach across the table.
Oh man,
We can be Periscope if you want to do Periscope.
that's up to you, man. I'm cool with it.
I love getting Periscope. I mean, what?
Oh,
Wow.
well, we know you love being Periscope.
You and Darren Young know me too well.
Oh God.
Do 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 do.
Do. So, in case you don't know, that is Scott over on the corner.
We've established this,
you
I
know,
think.
if we haven't,
One day I'll get an intro on the opening.
If you're
screen.
lucky, we'll let you
we'll
get it.
put you. Don't worry if Steven will actually do any of the stuff.
If
Yeah, he can be
if
on
Mike can be on there, then damn it, so can I. Oh, it's true. It's damn true.
Oh, is it damn true? Whoa. Sorry about your damn luck.
It just got real in here. Sorry. Rough day. Sorry.
Did we just TNA a segment here in a second?
Actually, you NXT.
Oh.
You don't really do that anymore.
Oh,
But he will be on TNA next week because
Yeah?
they still have the world title series. Whatever.
That's gonna be horrible.
Well, actually, it was horrible this week because they showed Bound for Glory on TV, the whole match.
Oh, the end.
No, they showed the 20-minute match on TV.
What 20-minute match?
The main
The
event.
main event.
Oh yeah, that's what
They
I
showed
said.
The thing
the
that
end.
we called the main
They
event.
showed just the end.
Is that what that was? It didn't seem like a main event.
The thing where Jeff Hardy was dressed in painted his face
So every match
and
we've ever seen, Jeff
white
Hardy-
and black.
So, but anyway, this weekend wrestling, it was alright. Well, we're heading into a pay-per-view. Raw was from Dallas, Texas. Let's get into it because this week we're gonna do Raw review. This week in wrestling, dirty what ifs, and then we'll do picks. So,
Okay. No.
you know what? You keep on doing that, there will be a. But this week they were from Dallas, Texas. Stone Cold comes out. He introduces
What?
What? If we don't do it, let's do it right.
Oh
now.
God.
What?
The 45 watts.
What?
Y2J is the undisputed champion.
Yeah.
What?
What?
I don't even know who he is.
Anyway, he came out this week, and yes, all the watts chanted. He introduces Undertaker. Lesnar comes out. Taker invites Lesnar into the ring. Lesnar jumps on the apron and jumps off and walks up the ramp. Man, does Undertaker not look bad?
You know what? It took me like 2 or 3 minutes to realize Stone Cold wasn't even in the ring anymore. I was like, okay,
You stood a shot?
Stone Cold's going to interrupt and say something. I was like, wait, where is he? He's
Yeah.
not saying anything.
He didn't stay long, did he?
No.
Nah.
Like, and that was like the theme for everybody except HBK. Like, they just kind of like talked and like, I'm going to introduce somebody, and then they were just out of the ring.
But the reason he was on it was because Lesnar was on his podcast later, which we're going to talk about also. But we will talk about that. Then they showed a promo that at Hell in a Cell, Cena will have a U.S. Open challenge, which we are making picks for
Mystery.
that match.
Yeah. Huh?
Wait, are we picking who's actually going to be the...
When we get to the picks, I'll explain the rules.
Yeah.
Damn it.
There's a rule for this one.
There's a rule for the rule?
There's a rule.
There's a rule for the rule.
There's a rule for the question mark. Cena and Dudley's versus New Day. Big E says Tony Romo and Des Bryant are Butte. That was pretty funny.
So I'm guessing that means injured? Or
just bad.
Or
I
bad?
guess Butte is bad.
I don't know.
I don't understand that they shake their booties every week. So does that mean they're bad?
Butte is different than Butte.
I need the Urban Dictionary.
Yeah. No, please. Why'd you say that?
You asked for it.
Damn it, Scott! You're fired. You're gone from the show. The one thing I don't want on this show is Urban Dictionary.
Didn't I bring it up last week too?
Yes. Yes, you did.
Just don't look up pork hole. Anyway,
Don't look up any of that.
what was he? I'm so disturbed.
Butte. I don't know. Sorry, I don't speak non-English.
Oh, it's not just a butt, but a big juicy one.
So they're calling them juicy?
Man, look at that hunk of Butte.
That makes no sense.
That doesn't make any sense. Why would you say that?
I always knew Big E was kind of just like Darren Young. I knew it.
They're partners.
Because it's a new day.
Oh, it's a New Day.
Oh, it is.
Darren Young's the secret member of the New Day. Get it?
Whether
Secret member.
they know it or not.
He's in the shadows.
He's done things to that trombone nobody wants to know about.
Oh, we know what that trombone. We know what he did with that trombone.
That makes no sense. Like, this saddens me. I thought it meant like broken or...
Yeah. Speaking of broken, speaking of that trombone.
Oh no, we haven't got there yet.
Oh, we
Man,
haven't got-
we ain't talking about the
Sorry,
New Day yet.
I keep distracting him.
No, you're right.
That's why
But
I'm
then
here.
we got. You're fine, dude. I'm worried about the one beside you.
Oh, shut up! I'm doing great.
You guys are the wrestling, I'm the attitude.
But Big E.
Oh, you ass.
Woods rolls up Devon for the win. Dudley's put Woods through a table. And what about Turbone?
The trombone was all messed up or whatever, right?
From 2 weeks ago, or...
Or no, it was from SmackDown.
Was it? I thought it was from 2 weeks ago when they attacked Cena on Raw.
Might have been. I thought he did something on SmackDown or something. I don't really remember, but kind of like I wonder if he's going to get himself another trombone, or are we just going to hear him play with the broken trombone? I mean, how is that going to work?
I'm just happy Xavier Woods was actually wrestling.
Yeah. If you actually heard his story, though, it's pretty bad, like how long it took him to get there. Like, he went to at least 5 different WWE tryouts. And,
Oh, I'm sure.
yeah, he went to a lot of tryouts. And the one he went to closed down the next day. Then he went to another one, it closed down the next day. And, like, it was pretty bad. And then they finally let him go at Orlando.
Or if you do bootay.
Are we still on this?
Yes, it means another word for ass, like booty, but a pimp with a pimp style. That makes more sense.
No, it doesn't.
It doesn't make any sense. None of it does.
Another word for ass.
If that was The Godfather coming out, it still doesn't even make sense.
No, it doesn't. No,
Because you're talking about Des Bryant and Tony Romo.
If you want me to use it in a sentence, Mother of God,
Please
have
don't.
you seen this bootay?
It still doesn't make sense.
All right, I'm just trying to.
Are we
help.
really spending 5 minutes on the definition of bootay?
Yes.
Well, Romo and Des Bryant run.
Anyway,
I
they're
have
not.
to say.
Darren Young's on your tail.
Anyway,
Bootay.
you were talking about, Trebon. We'll see what happens this week. It is New Day versus Dudley's in the tag team match. And then we have Renee Young with her boyfriend Ambrose backstage.
Nobody's not supposed to know that.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Nikki and Fox versus Sasha and Naomi. Nikki knocks off Sasha off the apron and hits the rack attack for the win on Naomi.
Another Divas
Sorry.
tag team / who cares?
Yeah, I mean, it was all right. It was just, I hate what they're doing with Naomi. But, what are you going to do with her right now? You really can't do much with her.
You would have a
You can
Divas
split
tag
the
team.
group. You can split all the groups up.
Yeah.
Yeah, make it interesting or something.
Yeah.
Or
would
make
be.
it a 4-way.
Yeah.
That'll be some
Possibilities.
bootay.
That would be a lot of bootay. Then HBK comes out. He comes out. He says the 2 Hell in a Cell matches will tear the house down. Rollins comes out, and he says a lot of people says he is HBK 2.0. And Shawn Michaels says, why can't you be Seth Rollins, not HBK 2.0? And he said he's not the only one that has been compared to HBK before.
Yeah.
And he won't be the last. So
Strong statement. Cause
then he talks and he leaves.
Yeah, Rollins can't be. There's going to be no other Shawn Michaels.
Here's my thing, though, about the Hell in a Cell. So does that mean Seth Rollins and Kane is not in a Hell in a Cell?
No, it's not. You knew that.
It's
not. It doesn't say
the
it's in Hell in
Taker,
a Cell.
Lesnar, and Wyatt and Reigns.
There's 2 Hell in
Yeah.
a Cell
are
matches.
the only cell matches.
I don't know. I guess just because I thought of Kane, I'd be like, okay, it makes sense for it to be in a Hell in a Cell.
No, it's not.
Well, see, there was your first mistake right
Thank
there.
You thought.
You thought common sense would say, "Oh man, this should be a Hell in a Cell match."
Should it not? He was in a great Hell in a Cell with Ambrose last year.
So
There's a difference between Ambrose and
Kane.
well, still, it's Kane.
Now, I'm going to tell you in this, okay, Rollins has the chance to be that type of wrestler that Shawn Michaels was. He won't be Shawn Michaels, but he's got a chance to be that great. I'm not saying he will be, but he should be.
I don't know if he's showstopper-esque though.
That's the big
or
question.
Mr. WrestleMania. I don't know if he's going to be that type of guy. Shawn Michaels, lost half his WrestleMania matches. I don't know if Rollins could be that guy that'll put somebody over at WrestleMania.
Well, hold on a second, though. Think about it. 2 WrestleManias, he ain't lost one yet, and one of the WrestleManias, he cashed in the Money in the Bank.
Again, not putting anybody over.
He didn't need to put everybody over.
But he's not a showstopper. He didn't stop the
getting-
show with a match. He lost his match at WrestleMania.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, this.
Randy Orton.
He lost
Who
against Randy
cares
Orton.
about Randy Orton? He cashed in at WrestleMania.
Well, still,
But he lost
that was
his
his match.
Like Shawn Michaels never cashed in. He
I
had
know.
the match at WrestleMania.
No
that
one-
was the match you watched.
I'm just
at
saying,
WrestleMania.
you know, he cashed in at WrestleMania, and today's era is a different time. I'm not saying
It is. I'm stuck in my old ways.
I'm not saying he's gonna be Shawn Michaels. Will never be another. Shawn
No, like
Michaels.
Shawn Michaels said.
But Seth Rollins has a chance to be really great like that if he can. We don't know yet. It's
The
too early.
potential.
Unless
It's
this
too
kid
early.
wrestles, then there will be another show.
No, there won't.
No, it doesn't have like a girl
He's
or
got
something.
a daughter anyway.
Yeah,
No, he does have a son.
Yeah, he's
got
got
a
a son.
son and a daughter.
yeah.
The son's younger though.
I really don't think he's gonna get his kids to wrestle.
No,
'cause-
I don't
Probably
think
not.
so, really.
He doesn't want
I don't
them
think
to
he's
do
gonna
that.
let them do it. Then you had Rollins versus Ryback. Rollins wins with the pedigree. I don't like the match.
I just don't like Ryback.
Yeah, Ryback's horrible. Then we had Ziggler and Cesaro and Neville versus Rusev, Sheamus, and Barrett. Barrett pins Ziggler with a bro kick by Sheamus.
Again, it's another 3-man tag. Nobody cares about it. It's nothing interesting.
Yeah, well, that's the thing I never understood. Like, when they got rid of Teddy Long, they decided to say, yeah, well, we don't want the 6-man tag anymore, but we see a 6-man tag at least once a freaking week. I feel like we have.
Almost twice with the Divas. There's
Yeah.
always almost a Divas 3-man tag.
I don't
Or
understand it.
Lady tag.
You would think a 3-man tag would be more interesting, but it's not.
But you have your Money in the Bank winner in that.
Yeah.
What's that saying?
That you're not going to do
your-
anything with your
and your
Money in the
King of
Bank
the Ring winner.
Yeah. I don't know. It doesn't make any sense.
Nope.
It really doesn't.
It's Butte. Then
It's
we had
WWE.
Then we had Ric Flair comes out. Roman Reigns.
Woo!
Ric Flair says Roman Reigns his guy.
I thought Charlotte was this guy. Sorry. Is that too mean?
No. You should have said David
But
Flair.
then we have Bray Wyatt is on the ramp.
Same thing.
Rowan is with Wyatt's. All of a sudden, Ambrose makes the save. But the big story is Rowan is now part of the Wyatt family again.
They didn't even freaking mention at first.
Yeah, it was like...
Like, we
It's
all
a
knew
Wyatt
it was
family.
him.
No, Saxon, Byron Saxon's actually said, "Did you notice who's with?" You know,
Yeah.
he said kind of low, not too. He said, "Did y'all notice who's with the Wyatts?"
Yeah. No, but, like, that's the thing. I don't understand why they did that, and I guess we'll get into that later, because apparently there's a few rumors on that.
Well, you know, then Harper wasn't there, so we don't know what's going on with Harper right now. He might be hurt. He may, from what I heard, personal reasons he wasn't there.
Yeah.
So we'll find out though. Then we had backstage. We had Rollins with Triple H and Stephanie. HBK walks in. Rollins puts himself in the match with Reigns and Ambrose versus the Wyatt family. We'll talk about the match.
Yeah.
Then we had David versus Bree. Sorry. Sorry.
Well played, sir.
Charlotte wins with the figure 8. Bree taps out. Woo. Paige is backstage with Renee Young. Paige says, "Listen here, Sally Jesse Raphael to Young." That was great. She also says, "You're not even as good looking as Aaron Andrews." Woohoo.
Who said that?
Page.
Oh, God.
You're not even as good looking as Aaron Andrews, Page.
Hey,
Oh, that one?
Yeah.
I loved. Hey, the promo was good. I mean, it was good. You know, and calling her Sally Jesse, that's great. Then we had Mark Henry squash versus Kevin Owens squash. Owens wins with the pop-up powerbomb. That was pretty
Didn't
impressive.
see that one coming, actually.
Yeah,
It
how
really
do you
did.
do... See,
I didn't think he would do
Mark
that,
Henry
so-
did most
That's
of the work.
something I would want to see on a pay-per-view. I'm sorry, but a big man getting powerbomb?
Well, I guess we're going to see that at Hell in the Cell
Yeah, you
with
don't get
Ryback.
the big guy's going to get powerbomb.
I guess he's showing that he can do that to anybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, but, I mean, Mark Henry is...
All I got to say is
Job.
enjoy your last 5 months, Mark Henry.
I mean, at least give him a
let you-
storyline.
Let you be a squasher for the last 5 months.
Yeah, at least give him a storyline the last 3 months, like a career match or something. Or
Yeah. Like him and Big Show. I mean, I know we've seen it thousands and
And they
thousands of
tie?
times, but let's just, I mean, at least give him something.
I've got a better idea. Maybe instead
give
of
him-
having Braun Strowman fight with the Wyatt family, or let Strowman be with the Wyatt family and fight Mark Henry and build him
No,
up.
give him like a title match, like going against the
Yeah.
Intercontinental title. You know, give him a build.
No, we don't need to see
Mark-
him for another
No,
title
I
match.
had a
No,
great-
Mark Henry. I mean, give him something on his way out. If he's not coming
Let him
back,
fight
give him
Strowman.
something.
I got a great opponent for Strowman.
Fandango.
But people will
He's still around?
will hate me
Rusev?
for that. No,
Rusev would be good.
one guy
Oh, we
that's
ain't seen it. Huh?
Brock.
Lesnar?
Yeah.
No.
No.
Why not?
No, no.
Why not?
No. No.
Here, Lesnar.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Oh,
Okay.
Strowman. Oh, you talking about Strowman and Lesnar?
Yes.
Oh, no, not
even
yet.
close.
Way too
Who
early.
did you
dude.
think I was talking about?
I thought you said Mark Henry.
No.
Okay, no, Strowman wouldn't work against Lesnar, dude. No, you need somebody that could work.
Main
against
event,
him.
don't
Strowman.
care about.
Yeah.
Main event, don't care
Yeah,
about.
it's way too early to put him in that match.
So Lesnar and Goldberg,
no,
but Goldberg's up here.
hey, Steven, if you're going to do Lesnar versus, there's only two other people: Cena, Wyatt, Roman Reigns.
No, not Wyatt's
is
not
it.
even ready
I
yet
don't-
for
I
that.
don't see
That's
Wyatt.
the only two. That's only two other three. Excuse me, besides Cena, that can go against Lesnar and Rollins. Maybe,
Rollins,
but that's
yeah.
it. That's it.
Like, I would like to see the finish to their last match.
No, I don't want to see that because he got the hell beat out of him. I don't want to
Exactly,
see that.
But he
That was
won.
stupid.
But he won. So it's all
Exactly. He won, apparently, but still, I want to see it.
He still won.
Stupid Undertaker.
So Ryback comes out.
Can't you
Ryback hits a
die
power
or
bomb.
retire?
Ryback hits a power bomb on Owens. Rollins backstage with Renee Young. It's Reigns, Ambrose, and Rollins versus Wyatt. I don't care who you are. That was great to see the three in the beginning of the match. I wish the finish was different. Rollins steps down from the ring as he was injured. Ambrose and Reigns win by DQ. To me, I would really seen Rollins get the pin, say, guys, you see what I just did, and leave. Because then he leaves on a high note. You don't hurt anybody else, but he steps down the ring.
But you knew it wasn't going to happen.
Then that's the end of Raw. No, I know. So anyway,
Awkward silence.
that was Raw. Because Steven don't know what else to say.
No, I mean I do, but since my
I'll-
opinions are bad.
I didn't say your
No,
opinion
your
was bad.
opinions aren't bad. We just don't like them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
Look,
thanks, Scott.
You
You're welcome.
You're fired.
You can't be one-sided.
I'm not one-sided on that.
Then what were you going to say?
No, I mean, well, no, because if I say something about Rollins, it's bad.
Rollins didn't do anything bad, so go ahead and try to dog him.
Besides,
No,
he
he did.
can't finish a match.
That's the thing. He should have finished the match. Like you said, he should have finished the match.
That is creative. Okay?
Ah.
The creative has had him losing for the last 2 months. He's not won a match on Raw in 2
How do
months.
we know that, though? How do we know
Actually,
it's
no.
creative?
He did win a match on Raw, so I'll take that back. He did win a match against he beat no, who did he beat? We just talked about it.
Right back.
He beat Ryback. So he did beat somebody.
Huge match.
He beat somebody on Raw.
Hey,
though.
he beat a former Intercontinental
he,
champion.
He beat a big guy. He won a match on Raw finally.
You mean
Okay?
steroids with legs?
He did win a match on Raw finally. Stop dogging him because he didn't do anything. What do you mean? How do we know it's him, dude? Who does he put matches? He doesn't book his own matches.
Yeah, he does. He booked his own match on
Who knows?
Monday.
He's the next Shawn Michaels. Maybe he has the input.
Yeah,
like
maybe
Shawn
he does
Michaels
have
did.
the input.
He
I'm
was
just
like,
saying, man.
I'm not losing this guy. I'm not finishing this match. I want to do this, or I'm leaving.
I mean, I'm tired of hearing creative is the problem. Yes, they are the problem. So let's do something about it, guys. Why can't you pass the ball to the guys? Because they passed it. New Day got the ball. They've been doing all the jokes you see New Day do. They've done their own. Creative doesn't tell them to do that. They do that.
How do you know that?
Because
backstage?
they talked about it.
backstage?
No, they talked about
Who
it.
talks about it?
New Day. If you
On
listen,
Table for Three?
yes.
That doesn't really. That's never scripted. That's never.
I
scripted.
believe them more than I believe creative. Who is creative? I've never seen creative.
because
Isn't creative Stephanie McMahon?
right. You don't know what's going on, Steven. You don't know. We don't know.
So
And
we all
you
know creative sucks.
But I'm not
so-
going to blame creative for everything.
I'm going to blame creative until we see some. That's who else you want to blame. You can't blame Lesnar and Rollins. They're just doing their job.
Maybe they are. I don't know, man.
You know who I really blame? I really hate for this. It's Fandango.
Really?
Yeah, I do. It's his fault. Maybe he's creative. We haven't seen him in months.
Well, I mean, it's better than Al Snow or Tommy Dreamer being creative. Yeah, that's right.
Well, at least it's not Hurricane.
Yeah, that's right. Have a tear in your eye, sir.
Did you really just... Why you hurt his feelings?
Because I need to. Someone needs to tell you ECW's dead.
Hey,
It's not dead.
you need to be nicer to people.
I won't.
You're kind of rude today. People, in case you don't realize, Scott is now crying because he's out of Twinkies and Steven made him mad.
We drowned my sorrows in a Twinkie.
That, ladies and gentlemen, is a wrapper of a Twinkie.
Well, thank you. I'm sure they can't hear the plastic.
God, that looks horrible.
Now you hear me getting fatter. I feel like Matt Hardy now.
Feed me more.
So
Matt Hardy's original line.
stop blaming people that have no control. So anyway,
All right. We'll see. We'll see who has the control on Sunday.
dude, I'm sitting here complaining for the last 2 months that Rollins is not. I told you need to go back and forth with wins. They haven't.
Yeah, no, but that's because of who he's been facing. You're not going to give that title to Sting. You're not going to give that title to Kane. Come on.
But you
can give it to Roman. You can give it to Ambrose. But no, you don't want to. You want to keep that. You want to save that for years down the road. Why not use it now? These guys are in their prime. Why not have a great rivalry? Why not?
I don't know. Won't you ask creative?
Stephanie.
Yeah, I've tried. She won't answer my calls.
I bet.
Jeez, you make a couple sucking references and she won't return your calls.
I mean, dude.
God.
So you're really telling me? So
You're off the
now,
ball today,
so
sir.
now Josh Matthews don't return your phone calls and other stuff.
Well, first off, I don't like Josh Matthews anymore, okay? When I had to go to a pay-per-view and all I saw was this at a table of just him with his arms slouched like he doesn't want to be there. You know what, Josh Matthews? I hope you get your pink card because you need to get fired. Your pink slip,
Well,
you need to get fired.
He'll
Pink
get it
card?
when the
Yeah.
company goes belly up.
I hope he gets fired before because then that could be like, you know what,
That's, like
screw
ultimate,
you.
that's an ultimate slap in the face.
Yeah.
A company that's going to go out of business in 2 months.
Fires you before they go out of business. I'm sorry, though. I'm tired of Josh Matthews,
agree.
man.
I don't care for him. Bring
Like,
back-
I actually liked him in WWE, but then I started realizing and actually watching some of the stuff he did.
He's an idiot.
He's an idiot. He literally is.
That's why I want Stryker back. I was talking to James about it before. You know, but he's not a WWE commentator anymore. He's like AJ
what does he
Styles.
do, anyways?
He's at Lucha Underground.
Really?
Yep. Him and Vampiro. Or
I mean, I would
Broadcast
actually like
too.
to listen to Stryker. Well, first off, Vampiro needs to be nowhere. Second
he's
off,
actually not bad as
Really?
on
I'm
the
going
broadcast
to
booth.
take a break and come
Vampiro
back.
can talk?
And then I'm not talking about Vampiro. We're taking a break and come back. You're listening to Wrestling with Attitude. This is the inspirational savior of wrestling, The Summit. That was memorable. In Los Angeles,
Yes.
the stars of stars. Here comes the pain. That ain't what Sable said. Because you got to be a bow lever. That's the reason we call him the show off, not the spell off. It wasn't as good as Bo Dallas. Bo Stake It. Bowmanship. Bo hating. Bow up. You can slap tornadoes. I can climb a mountain because I'll be at the top of the summit. You're listening to Wrestling with Attitude on Stitcher, on Spreaker, and on iTunes. Follow us on Twitter at WWA Show. Like us on Facebook at Wrestling with Attitude. And go to our website at WrestlingWithAttitude.com. And welcome back to Wrestling with Attitude. What?
Nothing. Come on, man.
You got something smart to say. Go
Come
ahead.
on.
Go ahead. What?
Go up on that summit.
Did you just use the words
Let the love take you higher.
even, smart, and saying?
Yeah.
That, no. Doesn't make sense.
I love how you said saying last. I don't know any of this Facebook or the or
The pie? I feel like I bring you guys down every time I'm on the show.
Oh, you do, Scott, but
No,
we love
don't worry,
you
he
for
does
it.
that all the time.
No, I don't.
Okay, well, this week, let's go ahead and go into it because I know Steven wants to sing to you again.
Oh, yeah, I do.
Serenade me.
Too dirty to clean my act up.
You see, luckily,
That was for you.
I have a cup with his face on it. I don't have to see his face.
But you
It
do.
was,
looking-
it was
oh.
like you were serenading
Is it a
yourself.
mug in a mug of a mug?
It was like you were serenading yourself.
I am. I do that every day, man.
Yeah, he does that him to himself.
Sometimes behind closed doors.
And when that happens, it's a picture of Darren Young. Oh, I'm kidding. It's not a picture. It's actually Darren Young.
I feel like, it is the season. We should tell all the little kids, don't go in the mirror, turn the lights off and everything, and say his name 3 times, because he might appear. He is like the Candyman.
No, he is the Candyman.
Oh, God.
That's no candy cane he's
just-
got.
That's a horrible candy cane.
It brings sadness, not joy.
Oh, I don't know what to say here.
That means I did my job properly.
It doesn't curve. It doesn't curve either, by the way. Oh, all right, James, what you got for us?
I really don't know what to say there.
It's okay. Don't say anything.
No, you were supposed to say, doo, 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 doo.
That's not what you're supposed to say. God. See, Scott, this is a problem.
This is why you pay me the big dollars.
Yeah, okay.
I make so many pennies here.
So yeah, that's all you'll ever make here.
Wow. I'm trying to get a really good one here for you.
Left the summit speechless.
Speechless in Oregon.
Speechless in Oregon.
Sorry, I was writing stuff down. I was like, wait, that's too easy.
Let's do this one. This is what I'm thinking. Give me, what if these tag teams stayed together? I'm going to name them. Tell me what you think. What if?
Okay.
This week's what if is going to be, tell me you agree, disagree if these tag teams should have stayed together longer. Kane and Rob Van Dam. I thought they were overrated.
I mean, I think you would have saw them as tag team champs for a little longer.
Okay, so no.
So yeah,
No,
like I would say no.
Nothing venture, nothing gain with them staying.
The Miz and John Morrison.
Absolutely, you keep them together. You keep the hatred on both of those guys.
Really?
I do.
You would have kept them longer?
Yeah, because here's the thing. I'll give the Miz.
Because John Morrison got a big push before the Miz
But
did.
Miz is actually better as a tag team wrestler, in my opinion. He is.
He's better as not the main guy.
Yeah.
All right. Hurricane.
So, yeah.
Hurricane.
Oh,
Should they-
and
Hurricane.
Rosie.
Yeah, no, and
With
Kane.
Her-
Hurricane.
I don't even remember that.
Kane.
It was
don't
very
remember
brief.
Hurricane.
It was brief.
So I'm going to say no.
Anything with Kane, if
yeah.
it doesn't involve the Undertaker as a tag partner, just no.
The British Bulldogs. Unfortunately, Dynamite Kid passed away after he had a short, he had career-ending injury to the Dynamite Kid. That's what stopped the tag team. If he didn't get hurt and passed away, what do you think this tag team would end up doing?
Been one of the greatest tag teams of all time.
They already are.
No, but they would have kept going. I think you
You
would have
think they
saw
would have made
more.
more of a run?
Yeah, and you would have saw more feuds. Saw a lot more feuds, like with hell, maybe even with the Road Warriors at some point. At some point,
So you think how long you think they could have went? Another 10 years together?
when were they formed? British
In
Bulldog?
the 80s, early 80s.
And when did they stop?
86, 87?
You would have saw them until 1990.
You think they would went through the Attitude Era together?
No,
Could you
no,
imagine?
not to the Attitude Era. I
Could
think
you-
it would be
God,
the
that'd be
early
great.
90s.
Could you imagine if they stayed together when the Hart Foundation?
Then
was
Dynamite
together?
Kid would have been part of the Hart
That's what I'm
Foundation.
saying. That would have been amazing.
But then no Brian Pillman.
we don't know that. Maybe.
Because he was kind of like the cousin in a way. Like
Right,
he wasn't
but-
really.
But the tag team was British
That
Bulldog.
crazy cousin.
But think about this, okay? If it was Dynamite Kid and David Boy Smith as tag team, then you could have used Owen Hart and Brian Pillman as a tag team instead of Owen Hart and British Bulldog.
Yeah, and then you
Oh
wouldn't
my
have
God,
any
that would've been
reason
great.
for Jim.
No,
Not
you
now
could have
Hart.
brought in Jim. You would have had 2 sets of tag teams, 3, because you had Jim and Brett. If you wanted to, you could have had the British Bulldogs. Then you could have had Owen and
God, that would have been a good
Pillman.
faction.
oh, that
That would have been a
unbelievable.
great faction. I never thought about that. You put Dynamite Kid in there, it really shakes everything up.
Yeah. Dynamite Kid.
Damn.
I mean, the British Bulldogs, you got to understand, was the greatest tag team in the early 80s with the Hart Foundation.
And they're both not in the Hall of Fame yet, are they?
Nope.
They need to go in together, don't you think?
Absolutely.
Yeah?
I think so.
Yeah.
And Matilda.
Really? You want to put Matilda the dog in there?
No, I'm kidding. Edge and Mysterio. No.
I don't even remember that.
They were short time.
no.
Their 2 out of 3 falls against Benoit and Angle.
You mean Angle?
Yeah, the Rockers.
You can't.
All right. Let me say my piece on this, and JP will kill me. Oh, he's going to kill me.
Can I get him for a second and make sure?
That's up to him.
No, he's going to start class.
Damn it.
All right, so here's the thing with the Rockers. If they stayed together, one, you would have saw them with tag team belts at least probably 10 times. They're already one of the best tag teams that like they're the most infamous tag team, I guess you want to call them, because they never won a belt, but you know their name more than a lot of other tag teams. So I think you would have saw these guys go higher, but the problem is I think it would have took Shawn Michaels a little longer to go. I think you still would have saw Shawn Michaels go by himself. Like, what if you actually had them go to the Attitude Era and then Shawn Michaels goes?
And then he's healthy for the Attitude Era.
Then he betrays Marty Jannetty. Boom. I mean, I would have liked that better than
The only thing I think would have been better is I think Marty Jannetty would have been better as a single wrestler later on.
Really?
But it doesn't matter. Yeah, I think because when Shawn Michaels turned on him was the right time for Shawn Michaels, but not for Marty Jannetty.
I was getting ready to say the same thing. I think Shawn was ready, but I don't know if Marty Jannetty could have been that singles guy.
Yeah.
We don't know, but then they made another formation
The
of
New
the
Rockers, yeah.
with Al Snow or Leaf Garrett. at
Leaf
the time.
Cassidy.
Cassidy, thank you. So, yeah, we don't know.
But then we would have never saw Shawn and Razor. We would have never saw Brett and Shawn.
We may have never seen that. Los Guerreros. I think perfect time for them to split up like they did because Eddie got his push that he deserved.
I think
and Chavo would never been a World Heavyweight Championship guy.
Well, I think it was like what you said about the Rockers. I think great time for Eddie. Not so good for Chavo, but again, I don't think you were really going to see much more with Chavo.
No, same thing. I mean, Eddie was there and Chavo wasn't. But he was never going to be that big guy. It was never going to happen.
Eddie never needed that tag team guy. I mean, heck, he was always a singles wrestler. He was a good singles wrestler.
Yeah.
Well, the next one is the Steiner brothers.
Ooh.
I'm gonna say, they split in '98, but then they got back together, and then they split up again.
They split in 98?
Yeah.
They
Really?
got back together?
I thought they were done before that because I thought Scott Steiner started that in
I'm watching 97 right now. They're
Well,
still
no-
together.
Really?
Well, no, '98. Yeah, they split in '98 because the NWO was at the
Yeah.
back end, and he got at it towards
That's
the
right,
end.
he was
it was
the-
him and Big Bad Booty Buff Bagwell.
Oh, God, I hated Buffalo.
So I think the same thing. I think perfect timing. I think Scott went his own way. Rick did his own thing.
I would have liked to see him. That's just should be a career tag team. They were perfect as a tag
Yeah,
team.
they were
yeah.
just great as a tag team. I don't think they needed to actually.
No,
Be
they,
singles. And I really
Yeah.
think it might have helped Scott's career a little bit more, if they would have stayed together.
I think if Scott stayed,
You see, I don't think so. I don't
Really?
think Scott would have made it WWE again. But as the Big Bad Booty Daddy. At
Nah.
first, when he started, it was red hot. And then they overpopulated NWO, and it killed his
yeah,
gimmick. I love the tag team, though.
I would have loved to see him stay until the end of WCW.
Now, I did love
Possibly going into WWE, and then you turn it.
I like the two of them when they turned, when he got his hair blonde, Rick got his goatee blonde. I thought it was cool because they
Yeah.
changed both characters and it was a little bit different.
Yeah.
Shelton Benjamin and Charlie Haas.
Oh, man.
See, the world's greatest tag team.
See, I don't know because here's the thing: Shelton Benjamin, as we've said on the show, is one of the most underrated guys that could have gone on to do more, but never got to.
Mr. Money in the Bank? Just
Yeah,
about?
but no, but I mean, he could have gone on and been a great world champion more than the times he was.
I think they were just a perfect complement of each other.
Yeah,
Haas, that big guy. Benjamin, that quick guy. I mean, I would like to see him last longer. Even when they were Ring of Honor, they were pretty good.
but to me,
Still
Haas
together.
was the Marty Jannetty of the team.
Well, you see, the problem with this tag team is when we went and saw them at Ring of Honor,
yeah,
Charlie Haas was gone. All right, he already lost whatever he had, and when they were in I think they should have had tag team belts longer, like he said.
yeah.
They should have had a longer run, and they cut it short, and then they started him with all these different gimmicks, and that killed him.
Do you think because of cutting them from Angle destroys they don't need to be with Angle to be the world's greatest tag team, do they?
No, it was
No,
just
because
a
they
perfect
proved it.
storm. It
Yeah.
was a perfect storm at the time.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the same thing as, I don't think you needed to.
Yeah.
I think you could have kept them just like the Steiners to me. You could have kept them longer together. M&M.
I've always said I like them together.
Joey Mercury's doing great right now.
What was Eminem?
Joey Mercury and John Morrison.
Yeah.
And Melina.
Johnny Nitro.
And
This was
Melina.
in WWE? I don't even remember that.
You don't remember them?
I don't remember.
Came out to that
Eminem.
music, that band.
Yeah.
Play the
The
music. He knows
Paparazzi.
it.
I'll show it to you.
With Melina and that?
Yeah.
That was her group.
I actually like them together because I thought they were a good tag team.
I remember, but I don't. That's the weird thing. Maybe because it was John Morrison. I didn't really care
Yeah.
for him at the time. Because was that after Miz?
No, that was before.
Before.
That was his start, basically. That was him and Joey Mercury start in the company, kind of. That's how they started. Because that was before the Straight Edge Society. That was before.
See, I
any of
remember
that
Joey
stuff.
Mercury from the Straight Edge Society.
Yeah, that was
and
way
I
before
didn't remember
that.
anything before that.
That's when he had all the drug problems.
There you go.
Hell in the Cell is.
Okay, I remember that.
Remember that?
Yeah.
That's Eminem.
Yeah, see, remember how they came out like that?
Hey, I wonder if Eminem were hanging out with George Hamilton over the weekend.
God, I hate you, Michael Cole.
We all do.
That was Eminem.
Yeah.
I think it would help Joey Mercury to stay together longer, of course. John Morrison went on to tag with The Miz.
But I think, especially with that, I think it would have helped. On a personal level, with Joey Mercury, he wouldn't have spiraled down. Like he had those problems later on that CM Punk helped him with. And I think it would have kept him on the top of the ladder. So yeah, I agree with you on that.
And I think it would help Melina.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, she was a
Hell,
diva
and
for a while.
Morrison, too. I think Morrison'd still be in the company if they were together. If Eminem were together a little bit longer, Morrison'd still be in this company.
As a tag guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess I can see it, but I mean, I thought Morrison took off with Miz though. Like I could
did
see them
too.
lasting longer than Mercury.
Yeah, see, that's
You would
the
like
thing.
for Joey Mercury to to have a big run, so maybe he doesn't have these problems.
See,
but
yeah. See, that's what I don't know, because like I did like Miz and Morrison, but again, I did like Eminem.
What about the APA?
oh man,
I don't.
So acolytes.
No,
Acolyte Protection
Whatever.
Agency.
I do not think you need it. I think you did it at the right time. I hate it.
It was perfect.
It was perfect time. Why I hate it. I loved it. I wanted this tag team to be together forever. But Ron Simmons got buried.
Yeah.
Because he never did anything else.
Well, I think
he was really good.
I think this was his last run.
I think
this
this
was
wasn't it?
No, but
It was.
I think that was his plan. He
He
wanted
did.
just to do this as a fun thing,
I know.
and it just took off.
I would like to see it last
But-
forever, but you said it was perfect timing in that era. It was just great.
Well, the problem with me is then you will never see the JBL character. If they never got, we would never
We
see.
would've seen it.
No, we wouldn't.
Probably have seen it.
I don't think we would have never saw it like we do now.
I think you would have saw a turn
Yeah.
where J. Bill would turn on Ron Simmons.
On Simmons, yeah.
You could have done a U.S. Championship match or IC match, and you could have had them turn on each other.
Yeah.
Put them in some kind of tournament. Hart Foundation, Bret Hart and Jim Anvil.
Again,
I think it's perfect timing, and Jim Anvil was never going to be a top star.
And, and that's the funny thing is a lot of people said, and I'm not being funny on this, is they said that Jim Anvil was the Shawn Michaels and they said Bret Hart in the Hart Foundation. There's a lot of people that liked Jim the Anvil Neidhart more than they liked Bret Hart.
I don't know anybody that does.
Oh no, there's a lot of people that have actually talked about that, but I'm like,
never heard
but
somebody.
if you think about it, though, if Jim Anvil actually went off to be on his own, he wouldn't do anything. It's true.
No,
because he was one of those guys that was a great tag team wrestler.
He was the muscle in the tag team.
But again, would you want to see Bret Hart go on and do that stuff? Would you want?
Did not have the charisma that
No.
Bret Hart
Oh
did.
no. But again, a lot of people said that he was the less shy one. He was the one that was in your face at
Right,
that time.
because he was the mean muscle guy.
Yeah.
That was it.
Yeah,
He was never
just like Rick Steiner and the Steiner brothers.
right. Yeah, perfect comparison. Actually,
Yeah.
surprised you did that.
Yeah, thank you.
Just like Hulk. Just like to me, Hulk of the Road Warriors would never work by himself. Animal, okay.
See, I think
But
Hawk would
no.
actually work by himself more than Animal, because Hawk was the more talker. He was the more talker
Yeah,
of the
but
two.
Animal was the better worker.
He was the
and
powerhouse,
He
yeah.
he was the better. He was the Davey Boy Smith to me.
Really?
Yes.
Okay. So
Because he didn't need to talk. There's some teams the muscle needs to talk. Some of them don't. But just to me, Davey Boy Smith, it worked.
Well, speaking of the Road Warriors,
we'll talk about Road Warriors.
Oh,
in a
okay.
minute.
All right. Sorry, I didn't know that was on
All
your
right.
list.
So, Brothers of Destruction.
No.
I would like to see them win tag team belts more than they did.
It's cool to see them every once in a while, but not as a legit tag team.
Here's the thing that I liked about it. It actually gave us a reason to like Kane more, because we got tired of Kane for a while. We did. Because we felt like, I felt that he was shoved down our throats. I do. I felt that Kane was that guy that you only liked him because he was the Undertaker's brother.
No, that's not the case at all.
But that's how I felt about it. I felt like when he was with Undertaker, it made him cool. It made him cool. I thought when Kane was by himself, all you saw was the Undertaker. Tombstone, chokeslam, no difference.
When when Kane debuted, it was one of the best debuts I've ever seen. I thought.
Yeah.
You know, I
No,
just saw
yeah.
his entrance and everything was cool.
Yeah, the beginning, that's what I'm saying. The beginning was good, but I'm just saying later on it just got lackluster.
Yeah.
So when you put him with The Undertaker again, it's like, okay, he's got a little bit more fuel to him now. Okay, I like him a little bit more.
I see what you did there, Kane.
Thank you.
I don't really consider them a
Great tag team.
no. I just think it's just like getting butts in the seats to see the Brothers of the Struggle.
see 'em like as
I
a
never really
super
cared.
group.
I never really cared for them.
Yeah.
Together by themselves, they're great, but it's just like shoving
It's-
two great singles guys, put them together. It
You
just
feel
sucked.
kind of like Undertaker and Big Show together.
Or it was like
Kinda.
no, it was kind of like Undertaker and Stone Cold.
Right. Okay.
Or Big Show and Kane.
What
There was no
about-
purpose for putting them together.
What about Demolition? They split. I think they split.
No,
them
no,
up
they
too
never
soon.
see the Repo Man.
Repo Man.
Repo Man. I hated the Repo. No, but see, I don't know about Demolition. See, Demolition to me is tough because I guess it all depends on who you talk to with them. Because there's those people that hate them because they're like the Road Warriors,
Yeah.
and there's people that do like them because they kind of complimented the Road Warriors.
I really didn't care for him.
Really? You weren't a big fan of them? Yeah.
I was happy with and then they added Crush to it. And I thought it was cool because they went against the NWO, or not NWO. They went against the Road Warriors. I thought it was cool.
Yeah.
But as a single wrestler, then they did the Repo Man and
Repo Man was horrible. And then what's his name? That was someone.
No, there was another. He did a couple of bad gimmicks.
Yeah.
But yeah, I hated to see where they went. New Age Outlaws. I think they could have kept them together longer.
See,
I think
yeah.
it was splitting up too soon.
Yeah, I think Billy Gunn's run, like as a singles guy, just wasn't great. But like he was a great tag guy, just like most of the guys would say, like Steiners. They're just as tags, they're
Yeah.
just great.
Same thing with Road Dogg.
You had
Road
your
Dogg was
talker and you had your
but-
muscle guy.
Yeah.
But you see, that's the thing.
What?
They saw one of the biggest mistakes they ever did was have Billy Gunn win the King of the Ring, and then try to push him, and he wasn't that guy to be by himself.
No.
Same with a Road Dogg. He just ain't that guy to be by himself. You have to put him with somebody.
I mean, think about it. Think of Billy Gunn's career, though. There was only one time he was by himself before he was with New Age Outlaws, and that was Rockabilly, and that sucked. Everything else, he was a tag guy.
Mm-hmm.
The Smoking Guns.
Yep.
Billy and Chuck, which was after New Age, but still, he was always a tag guy.
Yep.
He was one of those guys that he amounted. I mean, don't get me wrong. He made every tag team he was with great. He did. Every tag team he did some type of accomplishment. It did. He won the belt with every tag team he's been a part of. But again, he's not a guy I want to see by himself. Same thing with Road Dogg. Road Dogg was good as a good talker, but was he really that good of a
What was his
wrestler by
only
himself?
like solo belt, the hardcore title?
Yeah. Which he was good with the hardcore title.
But anybody could be. Even Crash Holly was.
Yeah, Crash Holly was great.
Mr. 24/7.
Even Terry Funk.
Yeah, well, see, Terry Funk, there's another guy, though.
I'm just kidding.
No, but that's true. Terry Funk, great tag team wrestler. But not a bad,
He was really good as a singles competitor.
yeah, he was.
So, yeah. But anyway, yeah, I agree with you. I just the Rock and Sock connection. I wish
I wish it would have stayed longer.
I wish they had never won the tag team belts.
I wish they would have done a lot more because I thought it was hilarious. You had two guys of the opposite spectrum, Mick and The Rock. I thought it was a great tag team, like gimmick wise.
See, I think it was
great.
no,
I thought it was great, but I think
it was a super.
I don't think you could.
It was. I don't think it was a super.
I don't think you could. I don't think you. No, it wasn't a super group. It
wasn't
wasn't
no
a super
Mega
group.
Powers.
It wasn't a super group. The two of them. I'm glad they stopped it when they did. I wish they never won a tag team belt though. I think it's horrible because they're not They're not a traditional tag team to me, like the other ones are. So,
but that's the same thing like with
I think it's what made them so great, though,
yeah.
that they weren't a traditional tag team.
Well, that's why people liked Terry Funk and him together. They weren't a traditional tag team, but they were good together.
No, but they were more of a tag team than The Rock and and Sock. Thing.
Yeah.
I love the gimmicks. Don't get me wrong.
Well, that's why Rock. See, I don't ever think Rock is a tag team guy. I could never think of him as a tag team guy. I can't. Like, I hated it with Nation of Domination. He wasn't really a tag team guy.
Really?
In that. He wasn't really a tag team guy.
I liked him as a name.
Yeah.
But I understand what you're saying.
That was a faction, though. Totally different.
Yeah. But what I'm saying is, I could never see him as a tag team wrestler. I don't think has he ever been another tag team wrestler besides with Mick Foley?
I'm trying to think.
I don't think he ever was he?
Stone Cold.
Oh, yeah. Well, I guess you kind of have to count that.
Survivor Series.
If we didn't have the Rock and Sock connection, we wouldn't have had Rock. This Is Your Life, though.
No, that was great. Don't get me wrong. I'm just saying that I think they split them up at the perfect time. I don't think you need to keep doing it because I think it would have been too gimmicky.
See,
it would have been.
I would
great
like
for
another
Mick
6
Foley.
months or another year.
Yeah, it would have been great. It would have been great for Mick Foley to keep him in the loop more, but I think it would have helped The Rock with this comedy side, but we didn't want to see that.
Rated RKO.
See, I loved Rated RKO.
I did too,
loved
but I
Rated
think it
RKO.
was perfect time to get them separated because the DX thing was over. Letting them go about their singles.
Oh yeah. No, it was good when it stopped. I'll give it. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean those two guys. Yeah, it was good when they stopped because I mean they went on to have a great singles career.
I count them as a super group as well.
Really?
See, I do because they were both kind of starting to get steam by themselves before they formed, and then when they formed, it helped.
A super group is like Savage and
No, but see, I call
when they're
super
already
groups,
established.
That's not a
But
super
they were
group.
already
They weren't a
established,
super
weren't
group.
they?
They weren't a super group yet.
Well, I mean,
To
Edge
me-
wasn't he was an established tag team guy.
Legends are super groups to me, not superstars.
Yeah.
Legends. Like if you put Stone Cold and Undertaker, after that was legends together.
Yeah, that's I'd consider like a super group.
Yeah,
But-
that's a super group. Macho
Like-
Hogan.
Or if they would have tagged like in 2011 or something when they already had established careers, then you can call them a super group.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Hardy Boys.
see, my thing is this with the Hardy Boys. I mean, if they never would have split up, you would have never saw Jeff's awesome career. I'm sorry, Jeff.
what?
Jeff's career. Jeff's career was actually he was a better singles competitor in my opinion.
He was. I thought it lasted just enough. Like it lasted
Yeah.
longer than most people would think.
And that's the thing. But the thing with the Hardys is that they could come back together anytime they want. That's the thing I don't like about the Hardys is that they're never truly gone. If that makes any sense. We've seen them together how many times?
TNA, they're together.
Yeah.
They were.
That's what I'm saying.
This is one of the groups I disagree on. I actually think they stayed together too long.
Yes.
Okay, I think they should have split up sooner because I think it hurt Jeff Hardy more than it hurt Matt.
Yeah.
See, I think
Okay.
it hurt Matt more than anything.
Well, no, I think it hurt Jeff because I think he could have been pushed sooner in that IC US Championship match, but then you would have ran the danger of hurting Matt if you did it too soon.
I think it helps Matt for them staying as long as they are because it keeps Matt relevant. Matt's not relevant. I'm sorry.
No.
Jeff Hardy is relevant. Matt is not relevant anymore.
Well,
he doesn't need to wrestle anymore.
Matt was relevant with Edge. That was about it.
That was
As a
it,
singles
though.
guy, yeah.
But that was it.
And think about it this way. They split up. Let me see. They split up after. Lita and Matt split up after Jeff and them split up, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Matt was already a singles competition.
Matt was
or
already
a singles
singles.
competitor.
Yeah.
Because he was out for like a couple months or something. And that's
Yeah,
when the
for some
whole
kind of
Lita
neck
thing stopped.
injury.
Well, maybe they should split it up a little bit soon. Maybe that has a little bit of something to do with it too. I mean, because at the time, Edge, Jet, all of them were great friends anyway and working together.
Yeah.
So, all right,
Great friends.
maybe not great. The next and last one, the Road Warriors.
Here's the thing. I mean, did we really ever see? I mean, we did see them split up, but
Yeah, we did.
I liked their original run.
yeah.
And that was about it. I thought bringing them back was... I didn't really
like
care for
Legion
it.
of Doom 2000.
No, I didn't. with Sonny as their mascot or whatever.
Yeah.
I did love when are you talking about the 90s when they were fighting in the Attitude Era against the Godwins and
Yeah, the
stuff?
2.0
You didn't
or
like that?
2000. Yeah, no, I didn't.
Really? I loved the two. I thought that not the 2000. But
I thought
it was
I thought the original, NWA, WCW, and a little WWE were perfect timing.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I mean, I hate the way that it stopped. I wish it could have gone longer. I think if it would have went longer, maybe we would have saw Hawk have a better health. Maybe not. Like, I don't know. That was something between him. He was dealing with his demons. So, I don't know. I mean, would it, if they would have kept going into the 2000s, would we have saw Hawk still?
I don't know if their
That's a
bodies
good
can do
question.
it.
Yeah, I don't know.
So, yeah.
And
That's the
but
thing. I
we
don't
saw
know.
we
Big
saw
bodies, don't really have long careers.
and we saw Animal go try to come back, do this and that, and it just didn't work
Yeah.
out. So,
Well, he won a tag title.
well, let's move into this week in wrestling history. Scott Hall was born October 20th.
You going to say it?
What?
Come on. I know you want to say
What was
it.
I going to say?
Hey, yo.
Hey, yo, Chico.
See, that's where you need the Periscope so I can do the.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll do Periscope next week.
I'll be here next week.
Oh, poor Scott.
I'll have to watch you guys and be like, here are my jokes, and they're going to waste here.
We can Skype you.
Yeah.
Bad News Brown was born October 22nd.
Ooh.
Wait, Bad News Brown from, what was it, WrestleMania 3?
Yep.
Yeah.
WrestleMania 4.
4, that's right. No,
4 and 5. He won the Battle Royal. No, he beat
Against
up
Piper.
He bet no. He beat up Bret Hart. Bret Hart won the Battle Royal, and then he beat up Bret Hart.
Oh.
October 23rd, Yokozuna passed away at the age of 34.
Really?
Yep.
34.
34, dude.
Holy
What year
mo.
did he die?
2000.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay,
Yeah,
so
he
he
was
was
only
like
34.
So he was like in his early 20s when he made his WWE
Yep.
run. Okay.
Yep. October 24th, WCW held Halloween Havoc in New Orleans, Louisiana, which I just watched. It was Vader versus, he beat Cactus Jack in a Texas death match.
I remember that.
I just watched that one. Of course, all the Halloween Havocs is this week usually.
That's one pay-per-view I wish they'd bring back.
October 26th, Phil Brooks, better known as CM Punk, was born in Chicago, Illinois.
Phil Brooks, huh?
Yep, almost his birthday.
Happy birthday, Sam Punk.
We'll party for you.
Yep.
Yeah.
Since you can't drink, we'll party
yeah,
for you.
we'll party for you.
And that's this week in wrestling history.
Wow.
Yeah, some great history lessons here.
Yeah.
And let's move into picks. We got picks this weekend.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, we got a pay-per-view called Hell in a Cell. And so far, if you look
Halloween
at the card,
Havoc maybe next year.
I wish.
It is technically.
They ought to put
It
Hell in a
needs to be.
Cell at the beginning of the year and put Halloween Havoc at the end.
WWE presents Slim Jim's Halloween Havoc.
Yeah. That's never going to happen.
No, the first one we'll talk about, the first match, the kickoff match is Ziggler, Cesaro, and Neville versus Barrett, Sheamus, and Rusev. Who you guys got? I don't know. Who goes first? I guess you can go first. You can let Scott go next.
I could really.
Well, someone was supposed to, do mind games, but
No, we do not this week.
you go first. You're the guest.
We'll do mind games next month.
Of course.
Okay.
Nobody really cares, but I guess really it's going to be the face. It's going to be Ziggler, Cesaro, and I don't even know who else is in it.
Neville.
Neville.
Who cares? Another 3-man tag. Come up with something original, WWE.
Okay, if you don't, we haven't explained the rules of picks yet. If it finishes in a tie, the tie goes to the last pay-per-view winner.
Yeah.
The last month, the previous winner of a pay-per-view. So if I don't tie with somebody, then Steven will win. Or JP will win.
Yeah.
Who won? Yeah, no, you weren't last. Before me, because you were just like 2 months in a row.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
So, Scott, you have no chance if we would.
No, you do. You just gotta hope we don't tie.
Oh, I got this. I'm going undefeated.
Yeah. Who you got there? Stingleberry.
I'll go with him on that. I guess I'll go for the face.
Stop copying me.
No, it makes sense because I don't see the Money in the Bank winner winning because something tells me he's going to fake cash in. Might try to cash. He's starting the show off. Come on.
Did you say?
Because nobody cares about him.
Yeah, but still,
All right,
think about
listen, I'm going to make this quick and simple. Ziggler, Cesaro, and Neville's going to win. It's the kickoff match. There's no reason for Barrett, Sheamus, and Rusev to win this match. And they won Monday night on Raw. So, the Hell in a Cell match between Roman Reigns and Wyatt. Oh, by the way, JP picked Ziggler, Cesaro, and Neville, so we all picked Ziggler and them.
All right.
Reigns versus Wyatt in Hell in a Cell.
Wyatt.
Oh.
I just feel the Wyatts are gonna like interfere somehow, or like Luke Harper's gonna interfere somehow in that Hell in a Cell match. So I think it's gonna be Bray.
I'm gonna go Reigns.
You going Reigns also?
Yeah.
I said
He said Wyatt.
You going Reigns?
Yeah.
Oh, I know it. JP picked Reigns.
Oh, okay.
I know he picked Wyatt. I heard what he said.
You better. Because after Sunday, I'll be the new champ.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll see.
Okay.
Man, I'm gonna tell you. These two. If Roman Reigns loses, it hurts him. If Bray Wyatt loses, it hurts him. So let me see who got the advantage on Monday. Oh, the Wyatts did because they beat up the last pay-per-view. I'm gonna go with the Wyatts. I think you got to have Bray Wyatt win this match.
Yeah.
I can't win if
it's
he
a
keeps
hell-
copying me.
It's a Hell in a
I
Cell
ain't
match.
copy you.
I'm going last. You're copying me.
Yeah. Oh.
No, I'm going first. That means you're copying me.
Oh, is that what it means?
No.
Right. Well, don't worry. We'll have some different ones. Trust me. We'll have different ones. The Divas title match. Charlotte versus Nikki. And JP already picked David Flair.
David Flair.
You go David Flair?
David Flair.
All three of you go David Flair?
David Flair. Woo!
All right.
The tranny stealing, wheeling dealing.
All right. I am going with Charlotte.
The penis chopping.
All right. So I've got Charlotte. You three got David Flair.
That's the same.
The
person.
boobin
No, it's not.
planting.
No. Actually, it's not. You guys, all y'all said David Flair. So when y'all lose, okay.
No, hold on. No, that's Charlotte, sir.
No, you didn't say Charlotte. You
Charlotte
said
is David Flair.
You didn't.
David
y'all
Flair
didn't-
is Charlotte.
David Flair is Charlotte.
Y'all did not clarify that before we started.
Even the Bellas acknowledged that.
Well,
Charlotte
it's
is
not
a-
over
is
yet.
a
Fine,
man.
then I'm going to say it's Charlotte because, yeah.
Once I write it down in the book, it's over.
No, it's not because you've done that many times.
All right. Well, I got y'all three for David.
No, it's Charlotte.
New Day versus
See, he's going to
Dudleys.
pull Rollins and screw
Yeah,
us
he's
like
at
that.
Rollins.
Wait,
Come
it's not
on.
my fault you guys aren't paying attention.
Yeah, it is your fault.
No, it's not.
David Flair is Charlotte.
Yeah,
All
same
right,
thing.
Well, y'all can take up the committee. New Day versus Dudleys.
Team
JP
3D.
picked the Dudleys.
It's going to be the Dudleys.
You ECW person over here.
JP hates ECW.
I know.
Go ahead.
Dudleys.
Go ahead and pick the Dudleys. None of your.
New Day
Day
rocks. New Day
Day
rocks. New Day
sucks.
I'll
rocks.
just say the
New Day.
damn. Say the damn.
I was waiting for him
team.
to. I was waiting for him to say Dudleys.
I'm getting a headache for you clapping. So you going with New Day?
Yeah. Why are you getting it? What? I'm doing it right.
I got a headache. You're messing up motion. All right, I'm going with the Dudleys. I don't think so. Three of us got the Dudleys.
All right.
See, he's copying me again.
I am. Well, no, because you picked David Flair. I got
Same
Charlotte.
person.
It's different. The Intercontinental match: Kevin Owens and Ryback. JP's already got Owens.
Owens, definitely.
Owens.
I'm gonna Google search David Flair and see if Charlotte pops up.
And if it does, that means we're all going for Charlotte.
All right. So the next match, the U.S. Open Challenge, and this is the way it's going to work.
All right.
3 extra points if the question mark wins. Okay, your guy wins. You get 1 point if the question mark wins. You get 1 point no matter what if John Cena loses the belt. Okay, if he loses the match.
Okay, if
You get a total of 3 points if the person you guess that's going to be in the match wins the match. Do you understand the rules?
cannot be found. See, cannot load search results. That means David Flair does not exist.
So, I will tell you, JP already picked James Storm to beat John Cena.
I did. That's tough. I want to say Zack Ryder, but it ain't gonna happen.
No, please don't do that. Well, they are in L.A. Means nothing. It's woo-woo country. Woo-woo-woo.
I want to stab myself in the eye. I'm gonna say Tyler Breeze, and he's gonna win it.
You don't say Tyler Breeze.
Yep.
That's not going to happen, but okay.
Okay, so
See, again, he was gonna copy me.
I ain't going yet.
Did you guys watch SmackDown yet?
No, he is there though.
Yeah, that's why I don't see that.
Who you going with?
Let's go with Samoa Joe. Let's go ahead and pick this
You
guy.
want Samoa Joe?
Yeah. I'll go with Samoa Joe.
See, every time cannot load
What if
search
someone
results.
picks Cena by accident? Like, can someone actually pick him?
I just don't think he's gonna win. I think it's over.
Well, no, there's been all this talk about him taking a leave. So,
Yeah, he's done for a while, dude. I will. Maybe I should have done the rumors first of who they're saying before
Might.
you guys pick.
No, it makes it more believable that we did this first.
but then you could tell
Totally
us.
looks like Charlotte. It says David Flair / Charlotte, professional wrestler. I'm kidding. But it does.
Oh
blonde
my
hair.
god, that looks totally like Charlotte. Blonde hair.
I don't. This is so difficult. Who
Yeah.
might actually face John Cena? I could see. You know what? He doesn't have a match yet. I'm gonna roll the dice, and if he's not, and he wins it. It will do 2 things for me. Hold on, I'll tell you. I'm going to go with Dean Ambrose. And if he wins, which I think he will, then I would pick JP's guy to win the U.S. Championship against John Cena. He ain't got no match right now. Why not?
Well, are
I'm
you
gonna
sure?
do Dean
Have they
Ambrose.
scrapped the match yet?
It's not listed. I didn't name it yet.
Yeah.
They haven't said anything about it. I think it's a perfect fit.
Really?
Yep.
See, I didn't know this.
Now
but still, it's going to be Tyler
Here's
Breeze.
5 guys they've suggested. I'll give you guys a chance to change if you want. Dean Ambrose, Ziggler, Tyler Breeze, Xavier Woods, and I wouldn't be surprised he makes a return, Daniel Bryan.
But why
the 5
Daniel
guys.
Bryan?
That would be for the IC belt if he returns.
That's U.S. Well, I'm just saying. I mean, okay. Why Daniel Bryan, top face of the company?
No, but I
leaving,
thought he's-
top face of the company. He leaves. Another top face comes in.
I thought he's in.
I'm gonna go Ambrose though because I don't think Bryan's back yet.
No, I thought he's
But
in.
I wouldn't be surprised if Daniel Bryan comes back.
So they're going to totally brush over this Ambrose versus a
All right,
Wyatt
let me
feud.
do it serious.
Why not?
Let me do something
cares?
serious then, because I don't see
Make it
Samoa
one-
Joe.
make it
Samoa
one on
Joe's
two.
not
No,
gonna-
You already said it. Or,
Make it 1-on-2.
You said we could change
with the unstable one on two
What?
against the Wyatts.
They could, but I
Yeah.
don't know if they will. I mean, because I just don't know.
First
I
off,
don't-
you said we could change, so you said we could.
well, I know, but I moved on now.
No,
You took too long.
I was talking.
No, too long.
You didn't start the next one yet.
Yeah.
No, I've
so
already said
anyway,
Hell in a Cell. No, I actually said Hell in a Cell
Nope.
match.
He started
See,
Are
talking.
you that afraid of losing? You that afraid of
You
it?
got Lesnar.
That's why he's
Undertaker.
copying me, except for the.
See, he's
US
afraid of
Open match.
losing.
Are you changing your damn pick or not?
Make
If
it
you are,
change it to Christian.
Christian. Actually, that's a good choice.
Fine, Daniel Bryan.
No, because every time he slaps his chest, he gets a concussion.
You know what's gonna be funny? If Samoa Joe wins.
No, I'll laugh if Samoa Joe's actually the mystery contestant.
I feel like he might be, but then again, I don't see it happening because Samoa Joe's in a rivalry right now in NXT. They're not going to just take him out.
Hold on a second. In case you didn't know, on SmackDown tonight, and this early spoiler for WWE fans, Tyler Breeze is on SmackDown, and he attacks who? Dolph Ziggler.
So they're going to be.
So next week on NXT, Tyler Breeze has a match against Samoa Joe.
Yeah. Well,
So that doesn't matter, dude. It's NXT. It's minor
It
league.
doesn't matter, but if he wins,
stop calling him minor league.
if he wins the title against Cena and Cena goes bye, then you can have Ziggler Breeze for the U.S. title.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. All right, we'll go with this.
I'm right, you're wrong. Just admit it.
I can see Tyler Breeze. I hope he does. I hope it's one of them guys. Hell in a Cell. Lesnar versus Undertaker. JP already has Lesnar. And remember, don't forget DQs or anything else.
Lesnar.
Undertaker.
No way.
Yeah, because somebody's. Dude, somebody is winning that, is going to interfere with Lesnar.
But it's a Hell in a Cell match.
Don't matter.
There's no.
How many people have broken into the Hell in a Cell, damn it?
It's
My
sponsored.
God.
Hey, it is Hell in a Cell.
It's gotta be Kane.
Where is Hell at? Hell is underneath the ring. Yeah. Wait a minute. Hold on a second.
No, I thought that was Little People's Corner underneath the ring.
No. That's Hornswoggle Land. Hornswoggle Land is under there, too.
It's not Hornswoggle.
No, Hell in a Cell. No, you see there's a third dimension. There's Hell in a Cell. Then below that is Hornswoggle Land.
And then what's below that? I feel like there's something else below that.
Sunny.
Yeah, well,
Okay.
Sonny's under that ring.
Sunny's underneath Kane.
Oh, the Boogeyman's there too.
Anyway, Hell in a Cell. Let's go back. You're going. All right. So we got JP and Scott with Lesnar. You're going with Undertaker. I'm going to Undertaker as well. I do not think he loses. Somehow, some way, he wins this match.
Yeah.
Or they have some way to do this to WrestleMania. The last match of the night: Rollins versus Kane. Is anybody going with Kane?
I'm actually thinking about it.
You think we should just to piss him off?
No, I think it's a dark horse. I really think it's going to be. I'm going to vote Kane.
You really think it's a dark horse?
I think it's going to be like Kane's going to screw him over. Then he's going to lose the belt like on Monday Night Raw, something like that.
No.
Rollins is going to complain to the authority.
He doesn't have to lose the belt. This isn't a Hell in a Cell match. This is a DQ, whatever.
Yeah.
He could get DQ'd.
He can get DQ'd.
All right, so you're going with Kane. You're going with Rollins.
I'll go with Rollins.
I'm going with Rollins, of course. So that's picks.
If you win because of Kane, holy moly!
If he wins, if he wins by one over you, it would be your fault because you picked Daniel Bryan.
Yeah, well, hey, if Daniel Bryan comes back, but hey, don't tell. I don't want him to come back, but
He could.
it makes more sense than Samoa Joe right now.
Do.
All right. You got anything else to say over, ladies?
I'm good. How about you, fella?
I'm good. All right. Thank you for listening to Wrestling Attitude. Check us out on Stitcher, Spreaker, and iTunes, and follow us on Twitter at WWA Show. Enjoy the pay-per-view. See us next week.
Later.
But deep inside he always knew he would.